Well, that first game didn't go as I planned it. And to be honest, it's not even like I can be that upset at the boys for their performance in general. We just didn't put the chances away. But had it been another day, had our eyes been set on the target and we'd managed to put some chances in the back of the net, it could have gone very differently. Now, what I need to do from this point on and what the guys need to do, the team needs to do, is quite simple. We need to win our next two games. If we don't win the next two games, this whole tournament has been a shambles. We've not lived up to the potential that we've shown in the qualifying, and we're living up to that reputation as a great qualifying team. We always qualify looking absolutely great, and then we always do not perform in the big tournaments. We don't have any big tournament players. We never get the job done when the lights are shining brightest. So we need to get our heads screwed on. We need to get the job done, and it doesn't matter if it's pretty or not. We need to win. So that's what I'm going to be telling the boys. And to be honest, if we bow out of this tournament in the group stages, my job is on the line. And literally a year's worth of work is going to go straight down the toilet, and everyone's going to laugh at the FA, everyone's going to laugh at me for whatever this shambles of a year has been, despite how well we played at the beginning. So let's go on to the games. Hopefully, we can get the job done. What's up guys, JNO here, and welcome to JNO United. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and remember, it's all about the game. Okay guys, so it is time to play Russia, second game of the group stages, and to say I was nervous would be an understatement. Russia aren't the best team in the world, but they are by no means pushovers. They managed to get a draw against Greece, so I'm hoping that we are at least the second best team in this group, but I'm worried, I'm not going to lie, because if I don't win this game, it's looking bleak for us, because that would mean if Belgium win and Russia beat us, that's two teams on more points than we can get. So we need to get a result in this game. A draw isn't the end of the world, but we really need the win. If we don't get the win, then we're leaving it out of our own hands. The amount of my players that need rests is really annoying as well. John Stones, Eric Dyer, Raheem Sterling, Chamberlain, Berahino, Ali, Barkley, they all need a rest. Part of me wants to not play them just because of that, but part of me is really worried if I do that, I'm going to end up screwing myself over. Okay, so we're now into the game. We're favourites, but that doesn't always mean anything. Harry Kane is our key man. The team we're going with is Harry Kane up top, with Daniel Sturridge and Milner just behind on the wings as inside forwards. James Ward-Prowse and Wayne Rooney in the two centre mid positions, with Gareth Barry in the half back position, Luke Shaw, Jagielka, Cahill, Klein, and then Joe Hart in goal. Hopefully that can do well against this team, this Russian team. If it doesn't, then we're in deep trouble. Okay, so we're kicking off. Okay, absolutely nothing has happened and we're almost 30 minutes in. We've had 5 shots, 2 on target, no clear-cut chances. We've got a corner from Ward-Prowse here. Please make something happen, England. We need a goal, and we need it soon. Luke Shaw running down the left. Can he whip a ball in? Straight into the hands of Akinfeev. Hopefully we can just head it back in and build another attack into Prowse. Can Prowse find someone? He looks for Sturridge, but nothing's happening. Again, can we build something? We win the ball back quickly. It's all us at the moment. Ward-Prowse to Barry. Barry finds Shaw out wide on the left. Left crosses it in. Milner with a tap in, surely. Yes, 1-0. I don't know why Akinfeev kept that in, but I'm glad he did, because it looked like Milner hit it wide, and then Akinfeev for some reason decided to keep it in play and just gives Milner an easy finish. Like here, why does he save that? There is no reason for Akinfeev to save that, but Milner is there to put the ball away, and we are now 1-0 up. Thank God for that. And you could probably hear in my voice then, my commentary was awful because I'm nervous. Don't know why I'm so nervous, it's just a series on my channel, but you know, it's England, I want England to do well. Milner's now got the ball trying to build something. Barry will pick the ball up here to Shaw. What can Shaw do? He can just run into the space if he can get past that man. Whips it into Kane. Kane and Akinfeev saves it. But great ball by Luke Shaw again. He's having a great game, Shaw, at the moment, from what I've seen. Alright, so we are going to say we're playing well, but encourage them. Still room for improvement, boys. Anyone having an absolute stinker? I mean, Harry Kane could be playing better. But I've played the team that need the least amount of rest, so I don't want to bring people on that ideally I want to be resting. Okay, Shaw to Kane. Kane back to Barry. To Jagielka. To Kane. Inside to Prowse. To Sturridge. One more. To Milner. To Sturridge. Hits the post. God damn it. But great play by the boys there. Passing it in nicely. And unfortunately just not getting the chance put away. Okay, so we're now bringing on the Ox because he had a great year for us so far. Hopefully he can make something happen in this game as well. Wayne Rooney is bossing the midfield on an 8 rating at the moment. And just as soon as I said that, bossing the midfield comes up. Rooney with the cross. Rooney can cross it in again. Sturridge on the ball. Inside Chamberlain. Oh, Chamberlain gets the rebound and it's 2-0. The substitution pays off. Oxlade Chamberlain has introduced him to the world stage. Introduced himself to the world stage. And it is now 2-0. Akinfeev manages to get the first save, but his defence is too slow to clear it. And Chamberlain just picks up the pieces. And we are now looking a lot more comfortable. Okay, so we're now bringing on Dele Alli for Wayne Rooney because Wayne Rooney was looking tired, but Wayne Rooney has put a real shift in for us today and has really reaffirmed himself as one of our best players again today. Cahill now. Oh, loses the ball, but Jagielka wins it. Milner's now got the ball, finds Prowse, through to Sturridge. Surely Sturridge can just run through. He finds Chamberlain. Can Chamberlain get a second? Again, Akinfeev, great reflexes for this keeper. He has made some mistakes this game, but he's a hard keeper to get the ball past. But this is looking better, and Russia haven't had any more chances. So we should be picking up the victory in this game, which was much, much needed. Okay, Luke Shaw is now coming off for Cresswell because Shaw looks tired as well. And hopefully the time is just going to tick away. Maybe we can snatch a third. But we have got the victory, which is the most important thing. Because I'm not going to lie, I was worried as anything that we would draw or lose this game. But we have completely dominated. And that is full time. We've beaten Russia 2-0. Which will make the table look a lot nicer for us. Man of the match was Wayne Rooney. Put a real shift in today. And we are now sitting second. But we have to wait for the game between Belgium and Greece to see what happens there. But now, as long as we beat Greece, we should be qualifying to the next stages. And that is very, very interesting indeed. If you have a look at the screen right now, you can see that Greece managed to draw with Belgium. Belgium got a player sent off, but it was Greece who scored first in the 14th minute, and then Benteke scored in the second half in the 46th. That actually changes things a lot now, because we are sitting second. If we beat Greece, we'll go to 6 points. If Belgium do not beat Russia, we will go through first, which didn't look likely after our defeat to Belgium. So it's still possible that we will get an easier fixture in the first of the knockout games. So let's go on to the Greece match. Hopefully the results go the way we want them to, and we can carry on into Euro 2016. Okay guys, so we're now into the second game of this episode, and we're coming up against Greece, who are sitting on 2 points. They managed to get a draw against Belgium and Russia, whereas we lost to Belgium but we beat Russia. If we win this game, we're through no matter what happens. But if we win this game and Belgium do not win theirs, we are going through in first place. If we lose to Greece, they will go through instead of us, and if we draw, then we're through as well, unless Russia win and improve their goal difference. So fate is in our own hands. Let's go into the game and hopefully pick up another victory and see who we get in the first knockout stage. Okay, so the team we're going with is Daniel Sturridge up top, because I wasn't impressed with Kane in the last game. Sterling and Oxlade Chamberlain return as the two inside forwards. Milner and Rooney are in the centre midfield positions, with Eric Dyer at half back. Luke Shaw keeps his left back place. Klein, Stones and Cahill make up the rest of the defence. Then we've got Joe Hart in goal. Okay guys, so we're kicking off, and it is the big game. If we do not win this, our tournament is over. And like I said before, I'm nervous again. Greece have had the first shot. We're playing what I consider my strongest side, but against Russia I didn't play my strongest side and they actually performed for me, so hopefully this side actually does well. Alright, Rooney finds Chamberlain on the right, passes into Sturridge to Milner. I don't know what happened to that ball, but it didn't cross the line apparently. Damn it. And now Greece are breaking. And thank God Sterling picks that ball up. But somehow that ball sat on the line what seemed like for ages and did not cross the line. And just damn. That's the kind of moment that could completely mess up your season. Right, Milner's got the ball. Cahill's now got it to Rooney. Rooney inside to Sterling. Sterling does what he always does in that position. And B's a selfish. Okay, we could go through with a draw, but I don't want to risk a draw. Okay, so we're kicking off with the second half and we need to make something happen. Because all it will take is one moment from Greece and then we're suddenly staring at elimination from this tournament. You know what, just to make myself even more nervous as well, let's just put this here. So at the moment we're actually going through as the winners because Russia are beating Belgium and we have the best goal difference. So England, hurry up and bloody score please. Alright, we're going to look at substitutions now. Is anyone having a stinker? Chamberlain is not playing well at all. We'll give Ross Barkley a go. To be honest, none of my front three are playing that well. Harry Kane, this is your chance to prove me wrong. Make something happen boys, come on. Alright, Sterling whips the ball in. Milner picks it up. Milner passes it to Klein. Klein takes his time, finds Rooney. Pass it back to Klein, into Dyer, to Milner, to Sterling. Out wide to Klein. Klein crosses it to Kane. Kane puts it away in the far corner with a header. I believe it was a header. The commentary says what a goal, so maybe it was even something a bit more spectacular. But we are 1-0 up, which means we're on 6 points, and it means we're top of our group at the moment, which means our next tie shouldn't be too difficult. But yeah, it was a header, nicely guided into the far post. And we are 1-0 up, and we are looking like after that Belgium game we could still go through as the top team in Group B. Great tackle by Shaw, to Milner, to Kane. Can we counter here? Kane finds Barkley. Barkley finds Sterling. Sterling cuts inside, shoots. God's sake. Yeah, it's in. How many times is that ball going to just sit on the line for us? But we've managed to get the second. We're going to win this game most likely now. And if the results stay as they are, we're going through top. But here, what on earth happened there? His own player. Like literally, if he'd left that, the keeper probably would have picked it up. But a Greek defender rushes in to try and stop it going in and just taps it past the line. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that at all. Cheers for the assist, mate. Alright, Prowse is coming on now as well. That's all of our substitutes used, so hopefully everything just stays the way it is. And we can have a few drinks tonight with the boys because we are through to the next round of Euro 2016. Can't believe Belgium are going out at the moment as well. That's a shocker. Belgium have scored, which means it's 1-1 with them. So as long as Belgium don't score again, we're still going through as the top team. But Belgium are now going through in second place as long as they don't score another one. Be heartbreaking if for the whole game we've been first and then Belgium score again. But Barkley now has the ball to Klein. The team's a lot more confident now. Their defence seems to be all over the place. Shaw has the ball. It's back to Cahill. Cahill finds Shaw. Shaw to Sterling. Sterling out wide to Shaw. Shaw crosses in. Kane. Great save by the Greek goalkeeper. Almost making it 3-0. Heartbreak for Russia though, because they were going through for a good part of their match. And it now looks like they had been knocked out to Belgium. Our man in the match was Nathaniel Klein, 8 tackles won, 7 interceptions, 3 headers and 8.3 rating. And full-time result is Russia 1, Belgium 1, which means we go through top of our group and I couldn't be happier. Okay, and just before we finish this episode, we can see that England will be playing Sweden in the second round of the European Championships, and that game will be on the 25th of June, 2 days from now. Current holders competition is Spain. Be at the Parc des Princes Stadium. 47,000 odd will watch England face Sweden to go on to the next stage of the European Championships. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've been JNO, you've been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game.